So it's 12 something here in the morning on April 20th. I should be lighting up a joint in celebration, but we lost New York. I'm definitely a bit surprised. I thought it would be a lot closer than it was, but I've also heard tons of reports of voter purging, issues with registrations, party affiliation switches, just a bunch of shit that's been going on. And even when people are being given affidavit ballots, they're not being held in a secured area. Like I've heard from friends that said they gave an affidavit ballot and they were just being put into an envelope without any supervision whatsoever. I don't know what to trust anymore. I'm pretty sure everything is corrupt, and I don't know if things are corrupt or if things people are just incompetent. I don't know which one it is. And seeing how New York is the most corrupt state in the union, um, I can't put it past the Democratic establishment of rigging anything. I don't know. I have no proof, but just what I've experienced for the last few years living here, this state is corrupt, baby. I mean, the fact that you have to change your party affiliation 6 months prior to the election, that's not good. The fact that all these voter registrations are being purged. I mean, you had numbers in the thousands and hundreds of thousands. So I don't know what the hell is going on with that. I don't know how many affidavit votes have actually occurred. And when you're on the ground in New York, all you see is a sea of Bernie Sanders supporters. Um, I got so many people to go out and vote today. It was nuts. Everyone was going out and voting. Everyone was Bernie. Obviously, you can tell who the Hillary supporters were because they weren't showing themselves. You didn't see anyone campaigning for Hillary. You didn't see anything. Now, to put a little positive light onto this. We were down, what, 48 points or something like that in the last month or so. And we came back, but we didn't come back to do an upset or even close enough. Um, but you know what? The whole point of the political revolution was to bring light to all of these issues and injustices. And we're doing that, and we're going to continue doing that. And every other state is going to get a chance at the nominating process. So you got Pennsylvania coming up, Maryland, you got all these other states coming up, and I hope they get the right to vote because they should be involved in this political process. And I hope Bernie continues to move forward all the way to the Democratic National Convention. The only thing I suggest to everyone else that's watching this, make sure to block out July 25th through July 27th for the Democratic National Convention. Assuming Hillary doesn't get enough delegates to clinch a nomination, which is pretty likely, we are going to need to be there to support Bernie. Think of it as like the Million Man March. Maybe I will not be right in the future, but at the very least, temporarily block out those dates and expect to be in Philadelphia in the millions, in the millions. That's how you change government. Until then, we keep fighting on to the next day. Hopefully, people in all these other states, all the supporters in all the other states, do not get jaded by this process. Don't forget, this is politics. This is war. We are fighting an establishment. Don't give up. Work in your state. Work hard. It's actually a lot of fun. You meet a lot of great people. You do a lot of great things. You hear a lot of great things. And there's a lot of positive that's coming out of this, even though the outcome might not be what we expected. So, love you all. Thank you for all your support today throughout the entire process. And I'll keep speaking out about these things. And please, you do the same as well. Peace, love. Good night.